What's up, everybody? James Duggan here with IGN at BlizzCon 2018. I just got to go hands-on with Elizabeth Caledonia Calamity Ashe, the kind of darker and more mysterious antithesis to old Jessie McCree. We're going to be talking about her gameplay, her kit. I'm going to run through every ability and tell you what I did while I was playing her. And let's start with her gun. Her gun is called the Viper, and it's very interesting. It's a lever-action rifle that has very good damage fall-off on both the left click and then the right click. The left click is kind of a very quick semi-automatic fire that you can pump out some damage to targets even at pretty good range. And then the right click is more of a Widowmaker-esque zoom in. And like Widowmaker, when you're zooming in, you're going to deal more damage per shot than you are when you're firing from the hip, albeit a slower fire rate. But unlike Widowmaker, you do not need to hold into the scope to increase the amount of damage over time. So it's not like a TF2 sniper, it is more like kind of a Call of Duty snipe. And that is something that does a lot of damage in the headshot. It does probably under 100, but probably over 50. She can deal a lot of damage at range. You can also kind of panic shoot it when they're close. But let's talk about another really cool tool, and that is her shift, which is a coach gun. It's kind of a double-barreled sawn-off shotgun she pulls out of a holster, shoots, that propels her backwards, as well as knocks back any enemy that you hit with. You can use this in a lot of really interesting ways. You can use this as a traversal tool. You can jump, do a 180, shoot the coach gun, propel yourself forward, turn around. You can shoot it at the ground to get onto some verticality. You can also use it defensively. If somebody comes up in your face, you can shoot them back away from you. And of course, you want that range because this is a ranged character. It also does a decent amount of damage. Now, let's move on to her E. Her E is Dynamite, and this is an incredibly thematically appropriate ability. You throw a stick of dynamite that after a short duration is going to explode, maybe like a second, 2 seconds. But if you just can't wait that time, you can also shoot it, and if you're really good, you can shoot it mid-air, and that is going to explode right in somebody's face, deal damage as well as a damage over time effect. It's a very, very fun ability. But of course, I think the ability that blows all of her abilities out of the water in terms of the spectacle is her ultimate Bob. We saw Bob in that trailer, and he is that trusty mechanical companion, and my God, is he powerful. So the way Bob works is you hit Q, and he rushes into battle, knocking up anybody that he comes into contact with, and then he kind of acts like a turret. So you basically say, Bob, get him! And Bob will come out of the woodwork, dash, knock anybody up, and then plant himself, and then he turns into a turret that has an obscene amount of health. He's very, very difficult to bring down before he just kind of disappears naturally, and he brings out those arm cannons and just starts laying waste to anybody around. Very fun, maybe a little bit overtuned right now, but we'll see. So that was my impression of Ashe. I like her a lot. I think she's an incredibly mechanically intensive hero in Overwatch, something that I think we're going to see in professional play, toyed around with a little bit, but certainly you at home will be able to pick her up and have a ton of fun with her if you can get those headshots, and if not, well, you can try. It's a good character like McCree to kind of get used to being a precision player in Overwatch. For all things Overwatch, keep it right here on IGN.